What you doing, pup? Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from, where the hell am I? Forsyth, Georgia. How are you? Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling day. We have had an awesome, quiet day here today. It is so peaceful here. It's really hard to believe that the freeway is not very far away. In a little valley area, surprisingly, we get really good reception down here for Wi-Fi and phones and everything. We're in amongst the trees. I don't know if you saw my Facebook live and we showed you outside a little bit. Still got to post pictures of the RV parked and all that sort of stuff. So today we had a very quiet, kind of relaxing, kind of busy day. Yeah, I think that's how it would be described. But it was nice because we sat here. The temperatures today didn't get up. I think the highest they got was like 75. But the RV Sparkles is in the shade. We're in amongst the trees. So it's dappled sunlight. It's not direct sunlight on any one part. We've had all the windows and doors open today. We did have to close the windows on the passengers, on the driver's side this afternoon when our neighbours moved in because they smoke and they sat outside of their picnic table and kept drifting into our RV, and I was like, yeah, no. So we just left the passenger side stuff open. And we've had a blast. We started off the morning with Zooms this morning, got some really good training in there, 2 training calls. So it was really, really cool. Learned lots today. And there goes the Zeph. And then we finally got on the live this afternoon. And so how did your challenges go today? Let's see. Our mindset was all about appreciating who you are. It was looking inside and finding things about yourself to be thankful for, to be grateful for. Not the things around you, not around you, inside you. So, like, I'm grateful for the body that I have, that my spirit can live in. So I'm very grateful for that. It's got a house. It's got a home. It's here enjoying life. So, what are you grateful for on the inside of you? And then your business one is, did you call your vendors and say, hey, just want to know how much I appreciate you and the work that you do for us? Remember, the vendors are part of your team. You are not just a business of one person if you're in business by yourself. You are a part of a team. And some people just don't grasp that concept for some reason. They're always like, oh, well, I will do this for you and I will do that. Yeah, no, you won't. It's not just you. You have a team. Even those who are coaches or consultants or anything else, they have a team. You've got your accountants, you've got your lawyers, you've got your bookkeeper, you've got the people who maybe, if you have office space, who rent you the office space. You've got other consultants and coaches and stuff that you work with, that you help with, that you... they're all part of your team. So did you have a chance to call your vendors to say, hey, I appreciate you, thank you? Or even send them a card or a gift or something to say, thank you for all that you do for us. Just make sure you appreciate it. When you're stuck and you need advice from them, if you don't let them know who you are and stay in contact with your vendors and stuff frequently, then when they have problems, they're not really going to want to take care of you because they have no clue who you are. So take care of them. Those who are your peers, if you've got other consultants or other people who do what you do that you talk with often and you brainstorm together, you mastermind together, you get together just to shoot the breeze, to you ask them for help, you refer people to, because some of the people that you might work with don't fit with you, but they might fit with somebody else. So you got to keep in contact with those people too and keep up the good relationships and stuff, so that when it comes to referring people, that you're one of the people that they think of to refer business to. And it's the same for your vendors. The vendors are looking at, if you've got a vendor who has a client who comes to them and is thinking of doing something that, along the lines of whatever trade it is or whatever profession it is that you do, they're going to think of those that take care of them, that have developed that relationship with them before they send them to somebody who just calls them when they need them. So take care of your vendors. So did you do that today? And the last one, thank you. Did you play the thank you? Come up with things to be thankful for around you, people to be grateful for. Did you call those people and say thank you for being in my life, thank you for being who you are? So today was, it was all about gratitude today. Thankful Tuesday. It's probably meant to be thankful Thursday, but I like thankful Tuesday. Yeah, that just seemed to work. It was Tuesday today, right? Or was it only Monday? Shoot. What day is it today? No, it's Tuesday, isn't it? It is. Oh, damn, I can't even look on my computer. Heck, I don't even know what day I'm on. And because I was only staying here 2 nights, I didn't pull my planner out today. I was just relying on my computer calendar. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Dang. Oh, I don't even know. So I did get that right. Hang on. I left on Friday. It's Tuesday today. Because I left Claremont on Friday. I stayed in Jennings for 3 nights. It'll be Monday night. It is Tuesday. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Been isolated for way too long. Start to show. So, what did we do today? So after our Zooms and getting our Facebook Lives out of the way this morning, early afternoon and stuff, we got stuck in and got some work done. Did some more work on my genealogy, doing the blurbs for the website, so we should get that up and running very, very soon. It's coming along. I just need my mastermind's help with a couple of things before I put it live. And then I was looking at my calendar that was coming up and seeing what sort of a week I had. And I have a very busy week. And I thought, oh, and I have to move tomorrow. Where am I going? Because I have no reservations beyond today. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? And so I actually found this website, which is really cool, where you could do where you could interactively color in different the states. And I thought, oh, and there's a website that I use, Campendium, that has a list by state as to what states are open when it comes to private campgrounds. I'm not concerned about the state campgrounds or the national parks. I just want to know the private ones. So the private ones will be, all the ones that are not run by a government agency or a local council. It's the private ones like, you've got your chains, like you've got the Encore chain, the Thousand Trails, the KOAs, the ones run by Good Sam, Escapees, those sorts of ones that are the mum and pop owned ones, all of those ones. So I went through and I came up with a little color code system. And I can actually click on a color and then go click on the state. And I was like, this is really cool. So I just went down the list alphabetically. And if you have a look at my Facebook page, you will see it there. Because I figured now I'm going to figure out where I can go. And there's some states that are still like completely closed. They considered the RV parks as non-essentials and closed them, even the private ones. And so you'll see them, they're bright red on the thing. And so it was sort of like going through those and seeing which ones had, and I was looking at the private campgrounds. Some of them still have the state parks closed. Some of them are starting to open the state parks again, which is kind of cool. But for now, I was just looking for the private ones and trying to figure out where I'm going to go. So I then looked at my week ahead and thought, okay, wherever I go, I got to have really good internet service because tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday is jam-packed. It's like back to back to back to back Zoom calls. I'm going to be zoomed out come Thursday night. So I'm going to have to get up early, get my lives done first thing in the morning. And then I'm like back to back Zooms all day with meetings and masterminding. And I think I have 2 mastermind group meetings on Thursday. One I chair, one I'm a participant of. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy day. So I had to be somewhere that had really, really good internet. And I'm kind of like looking and I'm trying to figure out, where am I going to go? Which direction? I'm here in Forsyth, so where am I going to go from here? Am I going to go the other side of Atlantic, go north to like, am I going to go into Alabama? Do I head up to Tennessee? Do I head towards Tennessee? Do I head towards Arkansas? you know, it was sort of like where to go, and it kind of got a little overwhelming. And so then I called up the campground. I said, "Can I stay here till Monday?" They went, "Sure." I went, "Excellent, thank you." So I am now staying here in Forsyth until Monday, and so I now have a few more days to decide. Like tomorrow is fairly light on calls, but I've got a busy workload, which is good because it's going to help me prep for Thursday. Thursday I'm slammed with Zoom calls. Friday's a little lighter day, so I've got time that I can sit and plan then. Saturday, Saturday, yes, Saturday. So if you are free on Saturday and you want to come to an incredible workshop on Saturday, it's free. My very dear friend and mentor, Casey, is doing his Networking Riches online. He starts at like, what time does he start? I think it's, hang on. I have to look it up. I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific through to 4 p.m. Pacific, I think. I will double check that and put it in the comments below. I'll also put the link in, so just go to Have to Network, HAVE, 2 network.com, and you can register there for free. It's got all the times there, but it's on Saturday. He's doing his 2-day program and a 1-day online version, and he's got some new material in there too, so I can't wait to get to learn new stuff. And then Sunday's my off day, so and then Monday we'll travel. So probably Friday I'll figure out where I'm going to go from there, whether I'm going to go into South Carolina or across to Alabama, or I'll figure it out. It was just sort of like information overload. I got to see what sort of a week I got coming up next week too, to see which way I'm going to go, see who's living where, that's possibly to, you know, just go and sit in a parking lot somewhere and just, you know, I sit in Sparkles, they sit in their car or something, and we just hang out the window and chat, maintaining safe distances at all times. And then I got I was sitting here before I had to come on and do the live, and Zeffie's getting anxious because she's like, it's close to our walk time, what are you doing on the phone? And I started writing another piece of flash fiction again too, so I just got to do some editorial changes to the piece that I wrote last week so I can get that published. And I'm working on another one right now, which I will submit to my writers group next Tuesday. I'm supposed to be on the writers group this Tuesday, but I said to them, because at that time I was planning on leaving tomorrow, and I said, count me out for tonight, because I'm leaving tomorrow. And just as well, I'm not going on tonight because we start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, because they're based in San Diego, and I'm lucky if I get to bed before 1 o'clock in the morning, and I knew I couldn't do it tonight if I was driving tomorrow. But even today, I'm just feeling the effects from the drive yesterday still, and so I'm kind of rethinking travel strategies right now too. So because normally when I'm traveling, if I want to go from point A to point B and then spend some time in point A to point B to point C and spend some time in point C, then when it comes to B, it'll be just like a quick trip. That, you know, I have time right now, I may just spend a week in a spot, 5 days. Gives me a day to recover, day to get some work done. But today was kind of a nice, quiet, steady day, and we're about to go for an evening walk, and the sun's coming through the trees. It's beautiful. We haven't had the AC on. We had the AC on yesterday, only because we've been traveling, so things have got a little heated up with us driving in the sun and everything yesterday. So we just used it to cool us down a little bit last night, but we haven't had the AC on at all today. It's very pleasant inside the RV because we've had the windows open, had that gentle breeze coming through. We've still got the passenger side open, since the driver's side there's now smokers over there. But yeah, so it's been a really nice day, and I kind of like this spot. It's in the trees. I can go hug a tree. Have you hugged a tree today? Go outside and hug a tree. We're gonna go do that. You want to go hug a tree, Zeffie? She's down here. Where is she? Oh, down here. What you doing? You're chomping on your bone. She's down there chomping on her bone. She's got one of those hollow bones that's got filling in it, and she's busy chomping on it. Not sure if she's up to hugging trees, but she was kind of funny today, because I went to take her to the dog park, and she sees the big expanse of grass between her and the dog park, and she starts like tiptoeing on it, because yesterday when she was on that same patch of grass but in a different area, she got those little prickly burr things in her paws, and I had to end up carrying her across there. And so when we went to walk this morning, she starts like tiptoeing and like looking, and then figuring out where to put her foot next. So she was picking and choosing she was walking. Okay, stop this right now. And we just turned around and we went for a walk around the, went down to the other where they have, it's no trees down there. It's just all these campsites. They've got these little fireplace things there with these little chimneys on them on each side. And it's their rally area. So when they have groups of RVers coming in, that's where they park them. And then they've got like their own meeting room area over there as well. And then we walked up to where there's a little lake, and the lake's kind of like, you got the freeway, the road, and then down the hill into the lake, and then you have the campground beyond that. So we've kind of got a little bit of a barrier. Although we did have a train come through at 1 o'clock this morning, and its horn went for 5. We heard the horn going for 5 minutes. He just went, oh, and he stayed on that horn for like 5 minutes. I was like, are you kidding me? At 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, jeepers, really? Obviously, there's a lot of active wildlife around here that they have to shoot at 1 o'clock in the morning. What is, something's itching me back here. So we went down, we sat down by the lake for a little bit, and Zeffie was fascinated with the Canada geese that were down there, and some of them had little goslings with them, so it was kind of cute. We got to see the little goslings, and she wanted to go over and investigate. I went, no, we do not go near the geese. They are very protective and very vicious. We stay well away from the geese. But Zeffie was running to get close, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to put her in the situation. So we were probably about 30 feet away from these geese, and I just turned her around and walked her away. And she was like, but I want to go. I'm like, no. So, and we found out that the laundry here is open. In some campgrounds, they have got the laundries closed. But this one's got it open, and I asked the girl, because when I reserved the thing, they brought over my new parking placard, and they also give you free garbage bags here. One for every day that you're here, and you just put the garbage either at the front of your RV or at the back of your RV spot, and they come along and pick it up for you during the day. So she brought over the extra garbage bags for me and all that, and I said, oh, just out of curiosity, is the laundry open? She says, yeah. And I said, what does it cost to do laundry? It was $2 to wash and dry a load. It's 50 cents, it's $1.50 to wash and 50 cents to dry. And I was like, what? I'm like, right, bedding's getting done, because the comforter needs to be washed, so we're going to get that done too. So we'll get the sheets done, we'll get the comforter done, we'll get the clothes done, and have a nice clean RV. And I may even, I can't really put pet stuff through there unless they have, some campgrounds will have a dedicated washing machine for the dog beds, the cat beds, that sort of stuff, and the pet beds and stuff. But so I'll have to see first, because hers could do with some washing, but they're pretty okay for now. They kind of get hand washed every now and again. But yeah, so we're staying here in Fort Worth till Monday, and then who knows? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we go. Our decision yet. It would all depend, I guess. This feels like something's back here biting the back of my neck. I don't know what it is, but I think I'll go put some lavender on there. It'll get away whatever's there. Anyway, have a super sparkling evening. We are off for we're going to go off for our walk. Zeffie's like in her favourite spot by the door. Ready, waiting. She's very determined when she wants to be. She will sit there and she will whine until I go and put her little jacket on, which is her harness, and then put her leash on, and then we can go out for her walk. I don't know if you can hear her. Zeffie, what you doing? Come on. You want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. You see that look? She's like, will you hurry up and take me for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Yeah, okay. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We will catch you guys tomorrow with your challenges for the day. What? She's like pawing my leg, like, come on, let's go. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Hei konera.